Well, it's raining outside. My plan today was to take the bike out, go for a little spin. So instead of that, I had ordered this, a gimbal, which a lot of people probably know what this is, and I had no clue what it was. It's to hold your phone for recording. So I'm trying to do a better job of recording into the future. Hold your phone and zoom in, zoom out, turn the phone on. Yeah. This is what it looks like for those that don't know. It's like an octopus, and of course me and electronics, we do not get along that good. So I read the directions on electronics 3 times, 4 times, then I call one of my sons or my grandson. So that was what I've been playing with today. My wife's phone, I was trying to get it to pair up with it. I ended up buying a book with my wife's phone because she reads books. And the book was, what was the name of the book? Why Did I Get Married?
Married by Mistake.
Married by Mistake. And I asked her, I said, well, why are you reading a book, Did I Get Married by Mistake? I didn't order that. Well, I bought her a book to read anyway. So that's what I'm doing now, is trying to figure out how to make this and this work. I'm getting closer. Trip to my grandson. He'll probably be able to straighten me out. So we'll probably use this little bit of footage sometime. My grandson, as you probably can tell, is my editor. So it's hard to tell when he'll use this footage. So let's see what the weather's like tomorrow. Well, I've been trying to go for a ride, but it's been cold. My day's off. Raining, 35 degrees, topped out at 40 degrees. It's finally let up raining. I'm going to go for a little spin. I wanted to talk a little bit about when I'm traveling on the road, where I like to eat, what I like to do. I prefer not to, my gun, we talking about a gun. I like to keep my gun locked up. I don't like my gun where anybody could get a hold of it. The only time I would have my gun maybe on me is in some of the remote areas in the upper states where we live, some of the roadside parks, pulling in, and wild animals, bear. We were getting mountain lions. If something tried attacking you, that might be a good time to have your gun handy. You're not going to have time to get it unlocked. Otherwise, I have nothing that I own is worth injuring anybody over. You can have my bike, you can have my wallet, my money, the cards that I carry in that wallet that are usually shut down for whatever reasons. They're no good. So good luck with them. I'll just give you those, see if you can get something out of them. Oh, we got some geese flying over today. The best part about up here is the roadside parks. I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They don't get rotten. The meat can get rotten. I like to stay moving as much as I can. A lot of the guys I ride with, Scott and Mike, they like to stop sometimes. Like if we're going to Sturgis, they like to stop, have a sit-down meal, like at a truck stop. You know, where you can go in and grab your stuff, pay for it. The nice truck stops. They got good food at them truck stops. Sometimes I like to prefer, if I'm on the road, if possible, if you hit that 1 to 3 o'clock time. A lot of times on the rotisserie, them hot dogs, they look a little rough, but they'll give you a deal on them. You might have to buy the bun, but they'll give you the hot dog. So if you're just going to eat the hot dog without a bun, they'll probably give it to you, because sometimes they get a little raunchy before they realize how bad they are. But otherwise, it's all good food at them quick stops, the quick marts, all great. When we stop at roadside parks to eat our peanut butter jelly sandwiches, like I said, sometimes there's wild animals. I'm going to just do a mock-up here coming up, and like a roadside park, a bear can hit 40 miles an hour, and that's awful fast coming at you when you're coming to a stop. So you need to have your gun accessible. You should practice with it on the motorbike. If you're with it, how quick can you get it out? What are you going to do with that throttle? What are you going to do with that clutch? So let's do a dry run here just to see how difficult it can be to do a shot. Okay, the white-tailed deer we have in the upper states, they come out of the woods like they got shot out of a missile launcher. How they do that, I have no idea. When I walk through the woods, when I'm walking through the woods, with both hands, I'm moving sticks out of my way all the time. White-tailed deer comes running through the woods, whatever speed they're traveling. They can't see a vehicle, but yet I've never seen one with a stick in its eye, ever. I've never heard of anybody saying, hey, I shot a deer, it didn't have an eye. I have a buddy that has shot a bear without a paw. We nicked him one paw, but he's going to be another story at a different day. But the white-tailed deer, how can they not get something in their eye when they're running through the woods? Their sight is excellent, but yet they can't see a vehicle. So that's a study. Maybe Joe can work something up on that to find out why the deer can't see a vehicle. It just blows my mind that they come out running to my vehicles. My vehicle's making noise running down the road. Very seldom do I even have a muffler on my car, and yet they still come out. So let's see if we can get some money to do a survey on that. Why do the deer not? You never see one running around with a stick out of his eye. I've never heard anybody say, hey, I seen a deer today, had a limb hanging out of its eye. So that's about all I got to rant up on that one. So till later. I get stopped, pull. That I do not recommend that little stunt for anybody unless you are highly trained, many thousands of hours with your handgun, know your handgun. You cannot practice enough or be safe enough with your handgun. So that's going to be it for this time. Hopefully the weather will clear up. I have some spots I would like to drive to show you some of the stuff in beautiful upper Michigan if the weather ever gets above 40 degrees. So until then, remember what I said about them hot dogs. Whether you're in a car, on your bike, you look them things over. Sometimes you can cut a deal with the attendants there at some of them quick trips. Them brats, them hot dogs, they're still good even though they look a little wrinkly. So make them an offer. I always do. Tell them that's looking a little rough. You might end up throwing it away. So till next time, be safe. Practice with your shooting.